Hey, I'm Alan. Welcome to Bros Fitness. Welcome to today's workout. My goal is not just to create videos, but to inform and to motivate you. So comment, subscribe, or follow along at bros.fitness. Let's get started. We're going to begin today as we typically end. Go ahead and come down onto your back into a Shavasana. And begin to lose yourself in your breath. Notice anything that you're holding on to that's not serving you currently. Try and release it. When you're ready, start wiggling your toes, your fingers, your wrists, and your ankles. Go ahead and begin to walk the feet up to your body. Put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And as you inhale, feel your belly fill with air, then your mid-chest, and then your upper chest. Inhale. And exhale everything out. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. On an inhale, bring your knees to your chest and hug them in closely, as close as is comfortable for right now. As you exhale, can you bring your knees closer to your chest? If it's comfortable, go ahead and rock back and forth. And take any subtle movements that you need to. Grab the heads of both knees, and begin to rotate your legs. Keep breathing. Keep taking control of your breath. If you haven't already, go ahead and switch directions with your knees. And when you're ready, inhale, and bring your knees to your chest. If it's comfortable for you right now, go ahead and grab the outsides of both feet, and we'll come into Happy Baby. If it's not accessible to you yet, go ahead and stay with your knees hugged into your chest, or rotate your knees by grabbing their heads, rotating in and out. Take any subtle movements that you want to if you're in Happy Baby. Keep breathing. Keep noticing your breath. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your feet down to the mat. Bring your hands down too. When you're ready, on an inhale, bring your hips up and we'll come into bridge pose. Keep breathing. Is there any subtle movements that you can take to relax your body just a little bit more in this pose? When you're ready, exhale and come down to your mat. Bring your knees together and we'll come down into a fetal position on our side, pressing up into the mat and coming up into a seated position. When you're ready, inhale and exhale, come down into prayer pose. Inhale once more and exhale. Come into a subtle twist on the right side in prayer pose. Come back to center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And as you exhale, you'll come onto the prayer pose on the left side. Feel grounded through the sit bones. If it feels good for you, bring back the fleshy parts of your thighs and sit deeper into the ground and the earth. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, come down into prayer pose. Inhale, press your hands forward, and we'll find ourselves in a little bit of a wrist stretch. Keep pressing forward through your palms and try and bring your fingers back. Inhale, come back. And exhale. We'll put our right hand behind our body, our left hand to our right knee, and we'll take a twist on this side. Look over your shoulder if it's comfortable. Extend through the crown and exhale. Find yourself in just a little bit of a deeper twist. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, we'll come to the other side. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, come down into prayer pose. I'll go ahead and switch back to the front of my mat so that we can get started. When you're ready, come up to your mat into a tabletop pose. Inhale, arch your back, and bring your gaze up. Cow pose. Exhale, press against your mat and into the earth. Arch your back, round your back rather, and come into cat. Inhale, come into cow. And exhale, come into cat. We'll do this for 2 more times on your own breath. We'll stay here for 1 more wrist stretch. Go ahead and tuck your toes down and sit back onto your heels. Flip your hands and bring your fingers facing your body and begin to touch the tips of your fingers down to the mat, as you also try and bring your wrist and your palms down to the mat with you. Only do so as feel safe. Don't push anything. You should be feeling a stretch in your biceps and your lower wrists. Inhale, sit back into child's pose. If it's comfortable, bring your legs out a little bit wider, your arms up to touch the sides of the mat. When you're ready, walk your hands back and come up into tabletop pose. When you're ready, exhale, keeping your toes tucked, and come into downward facing dog. We'll stay here for a couple of rounds of breath. Walk or jump your feet to your hands, and inhale, come up halfway on your shins or above your thighs if that's where you're at today. Exhale, extend down to the ground. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, come into prayer pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, come down into chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, come down to the mat, and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat, send your right leg back, tuck your heel down, and come up for warrior 1. Exhale, come down to the mat, send your left leg back, come down into chaturanga, knees, chest, and chin pose, and inhale, come into cobra. I'm just taking a very light cobra here since this is our first one. If it's accessible to you, take downward or upward facing dog. Press into the mat and exhale, downward facing dog. Walk or jump your hands to the top of the mat. And inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extend down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, come down into prayer pose. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, come down into chair pose. We'll take another twist on this side. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. And twist on the right side. Find balance through your hips. Keep your toes and knees Exhale, extend down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, into prayer pose. And when you're ready, inhale, sweep your arms up and drop down into chair pose with your hands and your arms above your head. Exhale, come down into prayer pose. And inhale, twist to the left, tucking your left knee into your right elbow. Exhale, extend down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, come back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, send your left foot back. Bring your left heel down and swing your arms up for warrior one. Keep breathing. Exhale, come down. Right leg back. Come down, chaturanga. Knees, chest, and chin pose into cobra or upward facing dog. Notice anything you're holding on to that's not serving you right now. Come down, press up into the mat, and exhale, downward facing dog. Walk or jump your feet to your hands. And exhale, extend down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, down one more time. Inhale, sweep your arms up. And exhale, come down into prayer pose. Keep breathing. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come down. Inhale, send your right leg back. Tuck your right heel down and bring your arms up. I've got a 45-degree bend in my right foot. It's facing out about 45 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and come into warrior two. Keep breathing. Keep noticing anything in your body that you can relax on an exhale. Inhale, sweep your arms down. And exhale, send your left leg back. Come down, chaturanga. Into cobra or upward facing dog. Come down. Press up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Jump or walk your feet to your hands. And exhale, extend down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale down. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, come down into prayer pose. Bend your right knees into a micro bend if it feels accessible. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, extend down. Send your left leg back this time. Sweep your arms up and come into warrior two. Straighten through the body. Keep your left foot out 45 degrees. Inhale, sweep your arms down. Exhale, sweep your arms down. And send your right leg back. Come down into chaturanga. Into cobra or upward facing dog. Make sure you feel activation through your thighs and your body. If you're an upward facing dog, bracing your core and your glutes. Exhale, come down, press up, and exhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, step or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale down. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, come down. Inhale, arms up, And exhale, come down. Jump or walk your feet to the back of the mat. And drop your feet, your knees to the mat. We'll come into tabletop pose. Sit back onto your heels. And open up your legs wide for child's pose. Create support for your body. If it's comfortable, bring your head down to the mat or rest it on a block or a pillow. If it's accessible for your practice, go ahead and sweep your head back and forth on the mat, bringing a small stretch to your neck. Bring your shoulders down your back and relax your hips. Walk your hands up to your body, and we'll come back to where we began tonight. Inhale, bring your knees to your chest. And exhale, hug yourself in tightly. Make it to your mat today. Feel appreciation for yourself as you hug your knees in tighter. Bring your legs down to the mat and put one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Inhale, fill the belly, the mid-chest, and your upper chest with air. Exhale through your nose. Inhale, belly, mid-chest, upper chest. Exhale through your nose. When you're ready, hug your knees into your chest. And we'll go ahead and rotate our legs in from the head of our knees. Let's reverse course. Go ahead and hug your knees in. And when you're ready, if you're ready, grab the outsides of your feet and we'll come into happy baby. Take any subtle movements you need to in this pose. When you're ready, drop your feet to the mat. Bring your knees together. And we'll find ourselves in Shavasana. If there are any movements that you'd like to take, any poses that I didn't include today, now's a great time. Any subtle movements that your body needs before we drop into our final pose. If you're with me in corpse pose, go ahead and lose yourself in your breath. Begin to quicken your breath. Notice movement in your thumbs, your pinky toes, your hands, your feet, your ankles, your wrists. Inhale, extend your arms above your head and take a big stretch. And exhale, drop everything down, feeling totally relaxed. We'll do this one more time. Inhale. And exhale, drop it all down. When you're ready, come into a fetal position on the right side and press your body up. Then come into a seated position. Inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, come down into prayer pose in front of your third eye. The light in the teacher in me acknowledges and appreciates the light in the teacher in you. Namaste. A great body starts with a great plan. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Alan, and I will see you tomorrow.